Hey folks, I'm back, and for this next video I just wanted to describe the simplest possible approach, which is just plugging an iPhone or on any iOS device into the back of your Helix and launching MIDI Guitar by Jam Origin. I probably should have covered some of this in the intro, but part of the reason this is so simple is because audio and MIDI on USB in the Helix is all class compliant. So if you run the right cable, which is basically just a USB to Lightning adapter, also known as a camera connection kit, you can plug it directly into your Helix via USB and you're done, which is wonderful. So let's demonstrate how we get guitar synthesis applied to your own presets or a stock Line 6 preset in as few moves as possible. As I say, obviously plug in your iOS device, launch MIDI Guitar, wait for it to catch up for a moment, and let's confirm that we've got something happening. Okay, so you're probably getting about as much string noise as you are monitor output there, but indeed there is a piano being triggered. There's also, of course, a guitar tone. And if you take a look at my preset, there's only one path, so it's not surprising that we're hearing everything. Let's see if we can fix that. The first thing I'd want to do is create a parallel path for the guitar synth send. And I'll do that by dragging this volume pedal block down to a second path. Creating another output. And sending that off to USB 1 and 2, which is what MIDI Guitar will by default receive on. Now, if we look at the path that our amp, sim, etc. are sending to, by default it's multiple outputs, including USB 1 and 2. So we haven't quite fixed anything yet. Let's take care of that. As you can see, my monitors are on my XLR outputs, so for me, I just want to select that output. Now I've got a little bit of path independence here. Let's see what we've got. Okay. I've still got both guitar and piano going to my outputs, and that's because of this split. It's an even Y split. We want to make this controllable per the expression pedal, and we can easily do this by changing this to an A-B split. In other words, we want to go to A, we want to go to B, perhaps somewhere in between. And if we want it controllable by the expression pedal, it's very easily assigned. We simply take this control, click and hold. We get the Learn Controller prompt, click, touch the pedal, and we are done. Come home, guitar tone, toe down, piano tone. In the middle, a mix. So, I think we're there. There are some limitations. The output from the iOS device is going straight into USB 1 and 2, which the Helix will route to its outputs directly with no further processing. So, it's a little bit challenging to get a tone from the iOS device that sits well in the mix with the guitar signal path. For instance, you might want, the same reverb applied to both signals so that it feels like it's in the same space. We'll get into workarounds to accomplish that when I talk about AUM a little bit later. But for the moment, this is one device, one app, a handful of steps, and it works. Lots of potential here. So that's it for now. Thanks.